else, whatever you just
No, I'm starting it right now.
hello.
What like my question is just like what's happening? What's going on out there?
In life, brother, what's going on is the purpose of finding oneself.
Yeah, if you're not like confident, you know?
What do you mean?
Like I feel like I found my purpose in life, you know?
Of course, that is the purpose of life.
Yeah, like I feel like I have a pretty like nice purpose and work something to work towards, but also like I don't know, I think I've reasonably had my shit figured out ish, you know?
Let me ask you, brother, what do you feel like it is that your purpose was intended to do on this planet?
I think it was to I can answer that a million different ways. Um
Choose however feels right. Choose the one that comes to you the loudest.
I think my purpose in life was to I need to find a good way to articulate this. It's something that I feel. It's something that I feel it, you know what I mean? Like it's
Take your
not
time, brother. It's
the
never needing to
words
be rushed.
the my mind and my feeling is further ahead than the words I'm able to convey.
Mm,
Um
mm, mm.
and I don't think my vocabulary is big enough to is big
Uh,
enough to describe that. Um,
Allow me to pose it in a way that makes sense then so that you can perhaps answer. Choose a way to slow down, whether it be your thoughts, your breathing, whatever you choose.
that would be great,
Just
except
slow
that'd
down.
be great, except for I'm on the fucking gorilla mind right now, so I don't really know. I don't really know how I can slow down when I'm off the fucking GMs, dude. Like,
I'm
you're freaking me out.
I'm wondering when those will be taken off the market for positive cocaine traces,
Like a false positive cocaine.
just like Celsius.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm just curious, like you go and like, you know, and respect. Like I'm not there's no judgment here at all. Um
As
I
there should never be.
never ever no judgment. But I just get worried because like you go to like the woods and then you come back and you're like let me pull up this text I just got from you. Like
I just
lit
don't understand what the difference
literally
is.
literally this text I got from you is just I was waiting for you to get on the podcast and you just said getting my regalia on. Be right there. And it's like, bro, I don't know. I don't like as a friend, you can't not blame me for being a little worried. You know what I mean?
I just don't understand what is the cause of worry.
Let me read you the other day what you said to me. You said, let me read to you when I was off the GMs getting all like hyphy. I said, so like how'd your weekend go? Like how are you? And you said, I was awakened by a high level witch in the middle of the most spiritual deserts in the world. And then he said, she performed some ancient ritualistic healing ceremony on me with drums and sound bowls and chimes. And there was a chunk of it where I met the Blue Mother from the DMT realm. And she finally released me from my last visit, which I was still half out of. And like, I understand most of that, but like, is now the time to really feel like that in this current state of the world, you know?
Of course, when better than to be fully released than at the brink of World War III.
Getting my regalia on, be right there. I
These are my shamanistic robes.
just like I don't know. I feel like this chick called you a shaman and you really took it to heart.
I just don't understand what gives you that impression because this is how I always present myself.
Yeah. I'm a little scared, you know? A
I'm
little.
just I'm keyed in 432 hertz currently.
Did you know about the Nazi conspiracy with that?
Mm, I would be lying if I said yes.
So let me pull it up.
By the way, you are blessed by the wood.
Thank you, bro.
Mhm.
Um so the Nazis apparently tried to change the standard of 432 to 440.
By the way, it's called Palo Santos. You're typically supposed to burn it, but some wear it for protection.
So they took the Kaiser Sose and they changed it from 432 to 440, and no one knows why that was like an initiative that they were trying to do, the
I
Nazis.
I can explain because I am in
Please.
tune with the frequencies.
I've that's why I brought it up. I'm curious why they wanted to change it to 440. And also people were kind of like, okay, like whatever, but there's some merit to that, you know?
432 hertz. If you hear, feel, listen, and allow it, is the beat of the pulse from the heart, which is Gaia, Mother Earth. 432 hertz is the natural pulse of the earth. 440 hertz puts you slightly out of sync with that pulse, causing anxiety, depression, and mass hysteria. This was the goal of the Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Fuck yeah, it was.
Yeah,
But then yeah, an interesting like so there is some merit to this then,
fully.
fully.
As we were discussing
Does
earlier,
it depend on body type though? Like the way your heart frequency? Does it depend on like body type?
so clearly you have not listened to my teachings, so I will explain it in another way.
Talk to me.
Now that I have refocaled my pulse to 432 hertz, I can explain this properly. As I have previously stated, it is the heartbeat of the earth, not everyone that inhabits it.
Heartbeat of the earth, like coming from where?
The natural pulse of Gaia, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. She breathes and lives within all of us as we are 85% water ourselves, just as Gaia is, we are.
I knew this chick that goes by before Gaia on Instagram. She was my old friend of mine. She's really into like soups and stuff and shit like that. And
Do you know
she
the recipes?
yeah, it's on her Instagram. But
Send me the link.
before Gaia is her name, and like somehow that's related to soups, which is interesting.
Send me the link.
She lived in Denver, Colorado for a while.
Mm.
Yeah, I will. Um, so let's talk about Ted
As
Cruz.
I am 85% water, I must hydrate myself to stay naturally in balance with the earth.
with the Kirkland bottle.
Water is water no matter the source.
Even Dasani bought out by Coca-Cola.
Absolutely not.
My routine uh the last few weeks, I don't know if you can see under there, but there's glass bottles, gallon bottles. We found a spring nearby that like water coming right out of a fucking mountain. And literally have been taking those gallons to that stream, like the spring and filling up. So I've only been drinking like clear spring water the last few uh weeks. It's been nice. It's like definitely a different like taste and stuff, and it's definitely like a lot more pure and shit. And it's like I don't even filter it. I just fucking drink it as is. It's great. So big fan of that.
You are reconnecting with Gaia.
Next time you come next time you what did you just eat? I'm just curious.
Gaia's offerings.
Ah yes. Ah yes, the yogis. The bounty from Gaia is the yogis.
I am a yogi myself now.
You do yoga? Yoga's good for you.
No, I am just shamanistic in my ways.
And how are you a shaman other than smoking weed? I'm just curious. I'm not denying that. I'm just wondering, like, how would you dub yourself as a shaman besides having a massive dick and uh and smoking weed?
Hmm.
I'm just curious. Like, how are you like what's up with that?
Let me tell you the story of the green serpent and the golden apple.
Okay. Does this relate to the Blue Mother at all, or
Well, of course, she created all.
is the Blue Mother this Gaia figure?
She probably. We're all on the journey to figure that out. I believe so.
All right, so tell me the story of the serpent and the frog or something.
The serpent and the golden apples.
Don't let me stop you from eating a little bit more yogis though. 'Cause I just hell yeah. Down them lows.
So that is the sound of Gaia processing Mother Nature. So stay with me, folks. This one's going to be a ride.
Let's go.
There once was a protector. He was a dragon. All his life, he went around giving love, protecting, guiding, and ultimately providing for those around him. One day, he was given a task by an ancient warlock. This warlock told him that the knowledge he seeks is within him, but in order to get to it, you must locate it. In doing so, you must travel to the highest heights and the lowest lows. You must experience what no one else wants to experience. You must feel the things openly that others around you choose to run away from. Embrace, accept, and ultimately gain knowledge from. Once he has completed this journey, he will have found a cave. Within that cave is a tree, the tree of life. On the tree of life, there is a fruit. The fruit that is growing is a golden apple. Now, there's not just one, there's hundreds waiting to be picked. Now, if you follow the tree to its roots, you understand that the root itself is in Gaia, the earth, Mother Nature itself. When the dragon protected the golden apples, he would sit in this cave for days and days and wait, and no one would come to steal an apple. And he wondered, why am I protecting these? If nobody wants these, what is so important about these apples? So the dragon attempts to climb the tree. Now, the tree is very tall and stocky in its stumps, and the apples are very high up. Occasionally, they fall off the tree, but for the most part, you must use a reiki to get them off. And by reiki, I mean a long stick with a little thing. I think it's called a rake in your language, but we call it a reiki. You know, the thing that you,
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
right?
Right.
Anyway, so
I was thinking like, how funny would it be if just Iran just bombed San Francisco right now in the middle of the story? Like, I was just thinking, like that's where my mind's going this whole time. It's just like, just imagine you're telling this really calm bedside like story and just just like I just get fucking dirty bombed in the middle of my apartment during this story. It's the last thing I hear.
you might be far enough from downtown now where you don't have to worry.
Yeah, maybe.
So he attempts to climb the tree. In doing so, he creates claw marks, damages the tree, and almost gets to the first stem. Just before he gets to the first stem, he falls. He hurts himself. Determined, he continues to do it. He fails 47 times. Now, on the 48th time, here's what happened. Halfway up the tree, determined to grab the apple for himself, he hears a voice behind him. Hello, great dragon. I come bearing a request. I am but a humble soldier, and I would like to have a golden apple. But I cannot reach the apple myself, for I am just a soldier, merely 6 feet in length, and the tree stands hundreds of feet tall. How will I reach this apple? The dragon says, I have attempted to climb this tree 48 times for myself, this being the 48th. You are requesting a golden apple from me, and your request has created a fire of determination in me that I could not create on my own. In doing so, the dragon was able to finally reach that first branch and grab a golden apple, safely return it, and bestow it upon the soldier. The soldier took a bite of the apple and instantly was flooded with the knowledge that he had sought out his entire. What's up, Muscle?
He's hearing you.
Yeah, what up,
He's looking
Muscle?
right at the camera.
That's crazy. The soldier took a bite of the apple and was instantly bestowed upon the knowledge that he had requested his entire life in a matter of seconds. The soldier said, oh, thank you, oh great dragon. Thank you. You have given me the gift that I have sought for so long. And how hard it would have been for me to attain it on my own, but how easy it was for you to grab it for me and bestow it upon me. Thank you, O dragon. But I must continue on my quest now. The dragon, filled with confusion, both happy that he was able to complete the task, but sad that the new person that he had just met was immediately leaving
Hmm.
after using him to grab the apple. The dragon felt hurt, and for the next 100 days failed yet again to climb the tree on his own. This story continued on. More people came to the cave to grab apples, and yet every time he tried on his own, he was not able to. And yet every time somebody else requested an apple, the dragon was able to climb the tree. The dragon could not understand on the 100th day why, why? How am I able to grab the apple and give everybody else the knowledge that they seek, but I'm not able to get the knowledge for myself that I seek? He sat there and wondered. And then, just like a fairy tale, a shadow of a figure, shadowy, witchy like thing emerged in the middle of this cave. She said, all you have to do to climb the tree is tell yourself you're doing it for somebody else. The dragon said, but oh, witch, how? How will I convince myself that this knowledge is for me if I'm telling myself that I'm doing it for somebody else? The witch said, that's only for you to know. The dragon was upset and confused. Finally, 365 days into his journey, a full year, he climbed the tree successfully for himself. Only he didn't come down with an apple. He came down with an egg. Golden, but an egg. The dragon said, this doesn't make any sense to me. Why is an egg growing on an apple tree? It's not even biologically possible. Chickens lay eggs, not trees. The dragon knows even that. He's eaten a lot of chickens in his life. Fried, grilled, steamed, slow roasted. Nevertheless,
GMOs.
yeah, definitely. Uh, every time I go to Cane's,
Yeah, with Texas toast and then sauce and not the coleslaw though, because the coleslaw is shit.
no coleslaw, extra fries.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the
He's had a
hot sauce and
lot
the
of
cane
those.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon has had a lot of experience with those. Anyway,
Has
so
he
the
had
dragon,
bunny?
no, he spares the bunny.
He spares the bunnies.
We
That's
respect
nice.
the bunnies. Goats, we eat.
What about the goat?
We eat the goat.
You eat the goat.
Goat, we eat.
Okay.
Mm.
Interesting.
So the dragon comes down with this egg.
Real quick, don't you wish you could do this?
Yeah, if I did, I wouldn't need the witch bitch. Yeah, all right.
Oh my God. Please continue.
Okay. So the dragon came down from the tree, came down from the tree with the egg. Confused and upset, he threw the egg to the side and continued on his journey. 10 years had traveled on of people coming to grab apples from the tree, new apples growing in their place every time one was picked. Every time the dragon tried to climb the tree for himself, failed. The only time he successfully was able to do it was the time he grabbed the egg. 10 years. On the 10th year, the first day of the 11th year, the dragon decided that he would no longer protect the tree. He would go out into the sunlight for the egg had not hatched, and he was curious what was in the egg. He had grown so curious that he was willing to abandon the very tree that delivered him the egg. So, in his determination, he left the cave. He traveled for several days with the egg in his hands, and for whatever reason, he noticed that the egg grew heavier
Wait,
and
can I ask a
heavier.
question?
Of course, brother.
So it's been 10 years since the
10
since
years
he's
and a few days.
10 years in a few days, right? Yeah. And the egg's been an egg the entire time.
The entire time has never hatched.
It's just been golden egg that like hasn't done anything or anything like that.
Correct.
Okay, interesting.
So, on the third day of travel, so we're at 10 years and 3 days for, those listening. On the third day of travel, he finds a creek and running water. And he says, I think the final resting place for this egg would be in this creek. Perhaps it is a serpent like myself and will grow when I deliver it to the water. So determined, the serpent takes the egg down to the creek. Very heavy, his shoulders are very, very dilapidated from carrying this egg.
Mm.
They're about to fall off, really, because he's got little T Rex arms because he's a serpent, right?
Yeah, he's a serpent, yeah.
Right. So he's been holding it against his chest this whole time.
Right, that's right.
So once he delivers the egg to the water, something miraculous happens. There's a crack that starts to form in the egg,
Mhm.
and it perfectly creates a Z pattern and splits in two.
Mhm.
In a cloud of dust, he sees a flash, a bang, all of the knowledge that he's ever sought in his entire life turned into a serpent, came out of the water, and turned right around and went back into his chest. And immediately he released the power. And when he opened his eyes and he looked at the egg, he knew that he must provoke the war between Israel and Iran.
Wow.
I know that's a lot of information to download at
Jesus.
once.
All right.
What I would like to say is, for those listening, thank you for staying with me throughout the story. But I think the ultimate thing to take away from the story of the dragon and the golden serpent egg
Yes.
apples is never abandon knowledge from a friend,
Ca-
especially one who really cares.
No,
But
that's a great
also
it's a great story.
learn to love yourself the way
Can
that you love others.
can I ask something like for real, for real? Did you freestyle that one or is that like a real thing? Is that a real story?
That was like 98% freestyled.
Really?
Yeah, the only thing I took was that the girl said she had a dream about me being like a serpent with the water and things. So, I let it
I
there.
I
I
felt
let it
like
to the end.
I felt like you were like doing some quasi Adam and Eve like story, you know?
That would have been great, brother.
No,
I'm back in I'm
that was
back keyed in 432.
that was pretty great. I didn't know where that was going the entire time. I was yeah, I think I need a nap after that, to be honest. So, but
I understand that's a lot of information to download.
it's a lot, man. It's a lot for my simpleton puny mind.
With that being said, go ahead and speak your mind on the war. I know you have a lot to say. And I do remember you mentioning that Tucker Carlson and Ted Cruz had a conversation,
Bre
so I
bre
would like to allow space for that.
breaking news, yeah. Well,
Hold
obviously,
on one
I
second.
think I
One
think
sec. Let me rekey us. I can feel we're out of key. We're keyed.
I think I don't know what to do, man. I like
I don't
I don't
understand.
it,
Please explain. Use the power that Gaia gives you to explain yourself further.
I have a headache from this. I can't tell if it's the gorilla mind or if it's that I've lost my friend to a witch.
Now, if you allow yourself, the rose quartz
Oh my
will
God, you have
bring
a
love
crystal
into your
too?
mind and heart and soul. A crystal, brother, this is a healing stone. It's even shaped like a heart. Now, if that's not enough, then I have a direct guide stone, pyramidal in shape, for my forehead slash pineal gland. And now I am fully awake and I can answer any question that you have. Go ahead.
I wanna run back a few episodes ago, you talking about crystals, and you were somehow relating them to OnlyFans. So like, yeah, I
Perhaps
don't
a
know.
refresh
This is
isn't
what I'm.
isn't
This is what I'm saying is I don't know. This is what was my whole point is I don't know what's happened between then and now
I have
at
been
all.
awakened, brother.
But like awakened by what?
Okay, I'm glad you asked.
I think that's the question. It's like by what?
All right.
I'm
No
not
bullshit.
hating. I'm not
I'm glad
hating.
you asked. Here we go. So I got fucked up in the desert.
Okay, fucked up. Like what? What did you do?
You ready?
Yeah, tell me about it. This is what I've been wanting to hear this whole time, bro.
I apologize for
That's
leading you
what that
astray.
was my leading question on Monday was how are things? What happened? And you just launched into some blue mother shit. I just like wanted to hear what happened.
So, on the night before the night I was awoken, I consumed the devil's spirit and uh, the other the concoction made from the pits of hell, Panda Express.
Ooh, okay.
So drinking in Panda Express.
You're drinking and eating panda. Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha. That's
Um,
so unlike you too, like for the
correct.
listeners. So yeah,
Yeah, right.
right.
Um, when I did that,
You
it
were on the road
obviously
though, right? You were on the road and
yes,
shit.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. In the middle of like the nuclear testing grounds of
Yeah,
Nevada.
like yeah, you drive through there and you're like, no wonder why they blew shit up here. Yeah. No, okay. All right. See,
I love
I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling more at ease. I'm like kind of I'm settling into what's going on, you know?
then allow me to rekey
Because
myself so
this
you
with
feel less at ease.
no, don't rekey yourself. No, don't rekey yourself. Stay exactly where you are. Stay exactly where you were. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Just
It's
please.
too late, brother.
Oh my God.
I have been
Please.
rekeyed.
No, please don't go back into that mood. Just stay on track with me. You're eating Panda Express and drinking, which like, okay. So then
After I had consumed the devil's substance,
yeah.
I spent a night of fornication, which was against Gaia's request. Although she allows you to express your sexual interest, she does not really like when you do it for hours on end instead of sleeping,
And is
especially
Hassan listening the entire time?
entire time. So when I awoke, I felt a disturbance in the force, a rumbling in my stomach.
Yeah.
I knew that the previous night had not made its way out of me yet, that I
Mm.
still had some learning, some teachings were waiting. So to the porcelain god I went and expelled the demons I did via coronal ejection, you know, esophageal ejection.
Oh, you threw up.
Several times,
Oh
brother.
shit. I'm
Yes.
sorry, dude. That sucks. Panda
Se-
blows, so it makes
several
sense. But
times. Yes. I was throwing up for several hours and I was not able to digest any food even when I tried. It came right back up.
mm.
So slept I did, and a journey I went on, sweated out were the sins of yesterday, and a new phoenix from the ashes was born. I awoke with a sense of relief, hunger, and incitement for the day. I ate, and I was ready to go help the friends that we had gone out to help move furniture, a place of rest from one to the other. But before we had stopped, we before we got there, we were told we were going to stop at a crystal shop to meet the witch that I barely tread water with, meet her Jedi Master. I said, how tough could she be?
Jedi Master, what does that mean? Like her sort of indoctrined person.
That's a very good descriptive word.
Gotcha.
Yes. So indoctrinated we were.
Hmm.
So we get to the desert and or this crystal shop, and you see now hold on. You see I'm already out of key. You see? Hold on. So we arrive at the shop, and the shop is in, I think, what you guys would call, I'm looking for the term. It's sort of an area where trade and dealings and
Strip mall.
yes, that's what it is, a strip mall.
Wait, hang on, you're laughing at that, dude. You gotta rekey.
No, that was it, I love laughter and love. That's why I'm
Oh
laughing
my
with you.
God.
I'm expressing your love with you.
Oh my God. What's the term for where the crystal shop was? Hmm. Ah,
A
a
place of
strip
trade.
mall. Yeah, an outdoor mall next to a Dollar Tree.
I don't understand why you're discouraging the love that this is about to give you. I don't understand why
It's
you
next
have to
to a Dollar General.
besmirch and a check cashing place.
You could smell the Red Robin fries coming from the parking lot.
I'm gonna hold my love stone so you cannot get through to me, and it's next to my Palo Santo so you can suck my dick. Nothing will get through to me. You will not
Ugh.
permeate the force field that is my love. So
I don't, I'm not looking to do that, brother. I'm not looking
arrive
to
at
do
the
that.
place of trade. We do. We walk into the shop, and it is, well, do you remember my first apartment?
I do with the no windows.
Mm, imagine that. But imagine the front door. You walk in, and you're in a very tight space, probably, I'd say, 6 feet by 15. So a sort of elongated room. Some would sort of say a storage closet area that was converted into a rock shop. When I arrived, I looked around.
Similar to the the chair spot.
This was a much more professional layout. This was an established place. They were not renting this unit as far as the storage unit. I mean, they
And
are
treating it
renting
as a
it,
brick and mortar. Yeah.
right? So, but there were two doors, one in the front and one at the very end. And I didn't know what was there. I thought maybe closets or more storage or whatever. So walked around this rock shop we did, and the woman immediately gravitated towards Hassan and myself. She said, "Oh, you bringing these two handsome men to my shop? Oh, they're in trouble." In trouble we were.
Uh, how old is this person?
Mm, maybe late 40s, early 50s at the
Okay,
latest.
gotcha.
I mean, maybe younger. I don't know, but um,
Would you?
it, let me just say that the experience I camed
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
hard. Like I coronal ejected in my pants. So look at muscle, dude. Just knock the fuck out.
Yeah. He's cute.
Be cool to be a bunny for a day.
For a day. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
just hump your foot. Been waiting to do that.
he can like you can like terrorize him and shit, and then you just put out your foot and he forgets about it all. It's really simple creatures.
He's just like us. And
Like
then
I like mess with
they
him and he'll be
they
like
can.
grr, 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 and then I'll like show him my feet and he's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna bust in this shit.
This is just like women and men. They terrorize us and then just show the pussy to us, and we
Oh my
just forget
God.
about everything.
All right, so you see you see so you see this woman who's in
This
her late
woman
40s. She runs a
immediately.
crystal shop and she
Which
says,
can
"You
you
bring in these two handsome men to me."
can you bring up here? I'm gonna send it to your Instagram. Can you just bring this up for the viewers because it's really gonna help put me in the space to have her in front of me here. Share this profile. Okay, pull it up for us.
Yeah.
Now go ahead and click that middle picture there. That's the
Ah,
reaction.
this is where you were. Yeah.
This is a video of it. You can play her audio. It's not copyright.
Thursday weekend. We have so much to celebrate. If you are looking for that certain something for the special lady, woman, mother, child, grandmother, anyone in your life, I have a variety of all different kinds of rocks, stones, artwork, just pretty much an abundance of everything you didn't know you're looking for. I am located at 5287 Highway 95 across
Oh,
the
off the
highway
highway.
from Valley View Hospital in Fort Mojave. Have some sterling silver, fine jewelry, have all kinds of things. So I am open, like I said, today, Friday, Saturday,
That's the
Sunday.
door there
They
that I was
don't like
talking about.
rocks, but they like treasures and antiques. Something for everyone. I look forward to seeing you here.
She seems like a nice woman.
I love her.
Is this
She is
her?
the sweetest. Yes, she is the sweetest, like angel of a woman. She's so now, now wait, don't scroll any further because you will see what I'm talking about. So after getting into what, you're gonna look up the
I
address?
just want to see where it's next to.
I mean, it's like in a town.
Yeah.
It's a nice shop. It's right by a Walmart too. I mean, it's in a nice area.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
It's just funny because everything out there is desert, so it just looks like desert,
It
and then
all
all of a
looks the
sudden there's
same.
like a
Yeah.
fucking metropolis. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's odd. Okay.
Um,
All right. So
but
so
you
what
can
am
see
I?
the strip malls getting rained in right there on the right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh shit.
Anyway, so I'm in the shop, and are you paying attention, brother, or
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you?
Sorry. I'm paying attention now. Yeah. Do you want me to stop sharing or?
No, no, no. Go ahead. Just leave this here for just a second. I'm gonna set the tone, and then we can scroll further.
Okay.
So there was a moment where I mean, there were several moments, but there was this one moment where she broke the shaman, bro. She got me. She called me out on something that you know how I do the subtle jabs, but they aren't so subtle. They're kind of like a hey, fuck you, dumbass, look at this.
Yeah.
She did that to me in a way where like you shouldn't know that about me, but you fucking pinpointed it. Like it's not that obvious, you know?
What'd she say?
She said, and I quote, "Yeah, I pretend to be stupid in front of people too. It's fun, huh?"
She actually said that to you?
To my face. So immediately I was erect.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I had
That
no
that makes
way.
sense why you're acting like this right now is because she just completely shattered your world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So fast forward, she separates my buddy Hassan and I,
She
and
does?
yeah. So like I'm hanging out with the girl. Hassan ends up in the room that you're about to scroll down and see,
Okay.
but there's a door. That door that she walked by in the video on the left, I thought it was just a rock shop. All
Yeah.
right, like I'm cutting the shamanistic ways for a second. I'm just gonna get through this story. I thought it was just a rock shop. This shit
Yeah.
was not a rock shop.
It was a drug den.
This shit was a healing center.
Gotcha. Okay.
Scroll down. The video or the picture on the left.
This one?
Yep. If you click through, this is her. This is the room to the right of the rock shop that she's connected with.
It looks like a bigger space than I thought.
Huge. It is massive.
Okay, that's
You
pretty
probably have to
huge.
like kind of click another version of it, maybe like that. Yeah. There's so
Okay.
much more. This is like one corner of the room here.
Wow, so it just like opens up into this big thing.
Yes,
That's her.
that's her. Yeah. So see how there's like so much of the room. Yeah. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's pretty huge. Yeah. This is akin to that place in Orange County you were telling me about where you could smoke dabs. It's you know, it's kind of the same
Wax
like
on wax.
the same
Yes.
yeah, wax on
Another
wax
holy
in
place of
Anaheim.
healing.
It's
Another
like
holy
yeah,
place of healing.
it's like the same thing. It's like you make it past the vibe check, you get to do this.
So I'm gonna send you a picture because okay, so wait, hold on. I'm gonna send it to you at the end actually because so basically I get put into this room with this woman. Hassan gets I'm skipping all around actually. My bad. I'm not
No,
doing the
you're
story
good.
justice. So Hassan gets separated and he gets put into that
In
room.
this room, he's in this
In
room.
that room and they're looking at all the healing shit and he's like fascinated, right? So the girl that
Because
I'm
Hassan's all about this
of
too.
course,
Yeah.
this is Hassan's world. Hassan is literally like he's like a kid in a candy store, like times a trillion. This is
He's
like the
freaking out. Yeah.
best possible case scenario for this man.
Right.
Love him to death. This is his place, right?
For sure. That's good. Good for
So
him.
the girl that like we went out there or whatever, like I'm in the rock shop part with her while Hassan's in the other room with the shaman woman, the fucking healing woman. Her name is Christy, by the way.
Christy, okay.
And she said Christ with a Y. And I'm just like, yes, of course it is. Like
For
that
sure. Yeah.
explains like you're so beautiful and everything about you. Of course, you're Christ with a
Hello,
Y.
hello.
Oops, sorry.
Venus Rocks is open.
You are Christ like. So anyway, so she comes back after she says that thing to me, and then she basically just like takes us on into the other room and like, so I'm like sitting there like she fucking sees right through me. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm mad, right? Like, but not mad, but like, I'm kind of like, I'm like, all right,
You're
let, let
like,
test
whoa, wait, what? Why'd you say that? Yeah.
let's test the waters a bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, she comes back with Hassan and then they start talking about everybody starts talking about mirror work. You know what mirror work is?
Is that the thing that you told me one time where mirrors are just portals?
So essentially they are, but the point of what she's doing is she's having you look at yourself and give yourself the love that you give other people in the mirror, like literally tell yourself in your eyes what you would do with somebody else. It's actually very interesting.
So it's like making somebody a narcissist. Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
so it's almost like American Psycho in a way, right?
Yeah,
Like when you
yeah.
think about it.
Right. Right.
But in a healing way, And so she pulls me into the bathroom, isolates me from my friends, and just basically just reads me to filth. I'm not going to repeat everything because I've cried enough this weekend, but she said some shit. She got to my childhood. She got really deep on me. I didn't say anything to her that gave it all away. She just was like, I can see it in you. You're ready to heal. You just don't know it yet. Like she's so sweet the whole time. And I'm like, this fucking bitch is crazy. Like, how does she know this?
Right.
So I'm just like, all right, I'll go along with it a little bit. Like I'm like, I'll join. If I'm going to join a cult, I'm doing it in Fort Mojave, and you know what I mean, in the middle of the desert, and it's going to be a crystal cult.
That's the way. That's the place to do it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's the
found
least
God at this
harmful.
Fort Mojave off the
Yeah,
highway near the Walmart.
Gaia's in the middle of, yeah, exactly. And you can go to Walmart for your supplies right after. So
Gaia's
anyway,
at this Fort Mojave crystal store turned into a den.
right.
Yeah.
So after all that happens, I'm basically convinced, we spent like 30 minutes in the bathroom. I'm like arguing, but like having fun, like kind of she's like calling me on all my shit. I'm like, giving her new stuff to try. She's literally just like snipe, 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 snipe. Like every trick I had, she was just sniping. I've never met an adversary like this.
So she like you can confidently say she's smarter than you.
What is intelligence? But
True.
yes,
No,
she's
yes,
more
but
tuned
she
into
like
she's more tuned
if
into
you were
human
trying to
knowledge.
do what you do, like your thing that you do to like the chair guy or the fitness 19 guy, she's ahead of you.
She would do it. What she would do to them was she would put them in a straitjacket if she wanted to.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
she's so sweet and healing that she's actually trying to help.
Right, she wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Right. But like she's so like she could get in there.
She's a intuitive person, yes.
She's very intuitive. She picks up on little like CIA level intuitive. And in
Damn,
fact, she could be an op.
she could be that's
This
why
could have
she's
been
at the
an
Fort
op. This could
Mojave
be
off
how
the
they get
highway
me,
with
bro.
the Taco Bell at the end of the street and the
This could be how
Walmart.
they get me. Actually, this could have been how they got me. This is how they put the plant on me. The fucking crystals have a microphone. This is what it is. I knew it. I'm not going crazy. They've been listening, bro.
I'm not going crazy. These crystals do have a microphone on
The
them.
birds have been talking to me. So anyway, so we go into this other room, that room that's in there, and she pulls out like before we go in there, basically I hear this fucking doom 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 doom
Yeah,
doom 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 doom, doom, right? Like this fucking heavy
like some
ass drum.
tribal shit. Yeah,
What is this?
I'm just looking up Fort Mojave.
I mean, this is what it looked like. So anyway, hey, hold on. Yo, I'm recording right now. What's up? All right, peace. Yeah, you like a jealous girlfriend. I'm talking about the weekend, bro. I'm telling her about your experience right now with the drums. I'm Yo, you felt me talking about it? That's funny as fuck. Just started talking about I was talking about the part where I heard your drum thing, so we're about to walk into that room. All right, I'll call you back. Peace. All right, so that's so funny. He felt the disturbance in the forest. He called me. Literally, that was Hassan. So Hassan's in the room and he's getting, he's in this fucking drum den with her. I hear it. So, Savannah, the girl that I'm talking to, whatever, like the fucking witch lady, she's like fucking, all right, let's go into the room. And so we go in there and all I see is Hassan standing like straight up and down, and this little fairy pixie lady is going around him with this fucking like super tensioned like fucking drum. It's just like the loudest, deepest, like it's almost like my voice in a drum, like doo doo, like just super fucking heavy, right?
Your voice in a drum.
Yeah.
You okay?
What?
No,
I feel like you have something to say.
no, I don't. I don't.
You
But
look like
continue.
you had a reaction
No,
there.
no, continue,
I
continue.
think
So,
your
so
first thought is your best thought. Why don't you say it?
I have no thoughts, man. I'm just listening.
Come on, go
I
ahead.
have no thoughts. I have no thoughts. I
Say
just
what's
thought that
on
was
your
an interesting.
mind.
Thought that was an. You said the loudest, most thunderous boom, kind of like my voice in a drum. That was
Yeah.
just an interesting side by side. I don't know.
Is it not accurate?
I don't really know the answer to that.
The fact that you're not saying no seems like you do know the
No, I
answer.
don't
You
have
just
an
don't want to
opinion
admit
about
it.
your voice being the loudest, most
It
thunderous
seems
boom.
it seems like you have an opinion, and your opinion is that it is, and that's why you're not saying it because you don't want to admit it to me because you don't want to boost my already inflated ego.
I think you should boost the ego of your friends. I don't think you should take them down.
Very good. I believe in that as
And
well.
that's that, and that's on God.
Well, you don't believe in him.
Who's said don't?
Are you turning Christian now all of a sudden
No,
in
I'm
your
not. I'm
Republican
not.
ways?
I'm not Christian at all.
So
But okay. So
anyway,
so
so
there's
he's
a
getting the
drum. Yeah,
drum
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
doom 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 doom. So I'm like sitting in the room watching Hassan just go through this, and I know he's loving it, right? Like he's just like experiencing like what he's always wanted to. So after she's done, he like stands there for a few seconds, and you see him. He like, he's like, and then he just withers. He just immediately like crumbles to his fucking knee, and he's like kind of like shaking a little, and then he stops and he's like, "I'm gonna throw up." And she's like, "Good, perfect. I needed you to purge." She grabs him a trash can, and he fucking throws up in the trash can.
He just throws up.
Throws up.
Did he have Panda too?
No, they had
Wow.
Taco Bell. Nobody else got sick but me, because I was the only one that got Panda, because I didn't want Taco Bell. I was like, I'm gonna get sick. Fucking jokes on me.
Panda gets you sick too. Yeah.
Taco. I'm like, it was either projectile vomit or projectile shit. So
That's
I
how I
was
know
like,
you were in the desert. It's because
yeah, I was like,
those are
let
the
me just
only food
vomit.
options was
Yeah,
those.
Panda
Yeah.
and a Chili's.
And a Chili's, yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Um.
yeah, dude, yeah, triple dipper was off the table.
Honestly, a Chili's is like just as much of a coin flip. So fuck it.
Yeah, right.
And we got to sit and wait for someone
You
to come
poor
clean
guy,
like
dude. You're like totally you're cucked to
out of
like
my
fast
element.
food. Yeah.
No, but the best thing was she ended up cooking the whole weekend and repaired my like literally cooked like rice, meat, and beans the whole weekend. Just like nailed it. I mean, just nailed it. So
Nice.
anyway, um, Hassan crumbles, throws up, and then she moves him over to like he like lays down in front of me. Like he like kind of crawled over to me for
So
some
he
reason.
purged from the drum and
Yeah.
the yeah.
And then he like lays down in front of me and I'm like looking at him, and then she starts like doing like this little healing like sound bowl thing on his chest, like she's doing like the woo woo woo, the glass things.
Yeah.
And he starts to feel a lot better, and he's like cracking his neck, and like everything's starting to like, he's like fucking contortioning and fucking like feeling good. So he finishes up and he's like, he starts like crying basically, and then she's like, good, let it out, and he just sits there like crying, 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 crying. And so I'm like, holy fuck. And she's like, do you need a drum? And the girl was like, immediately, the girl that I brought, whatever, was like, yes, he needs a drum, he needs fucking, like trying to get me the full course fucking meal.
Like let's get one for
Yeah,
him.
fuck him up. Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up. So she's like, I think you need more than just the drum. You're kind of a tough one. So she brings out this fucking bass. It's like a bowl. It's like a giant metal fucking bass that I'm fucking standing in, right? And it's got its own fucking frequency. When you hit it, it's like a gong that you're standing in. So like the whole fucking is like a field that builds around you. So she hits it like 3 times, and then it makes the noise for like a minute. So she doesn't have to hit it like constantly. It'll keep going. You know what I mean? Even if I'm standing in it, it's like vibrating still. So I'm getting that noise. Then she pulls out the drum. So I'm getting that and the fucking doom, 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 doom. And she's like, it's like hitting your chest. She's like focused, and she hits your fucking stomach, then your arms and your head. Like she hits like different parts. Then in the middle of all that, she hits me with what's called a tuning fork. Do you know what that
I
is?
know what those are, yeah.
Ding!
That would be the 432 thing, yeah.
432. I was reharmonized, bro. So what happened was the entire time my eyes are closed, I'm not seeing anything. It's just blackness. I'm hearing everything, right? When she hit me with the tuning fork, everything kind of like black went to like 3D black. I don't know if that makes any sense. But like it went from like just kind of dull black to like almost geometric black. Like this like very like in your face bubbly shaped black, but it was still blackness. I'm still looking at black. Then all of a sudden, this blue spark appeared, like a little, almost like a little ball of
Hang on, hang
lightning.
on, hang on. You haven't taken any drugs yet.
I smoked a little bit,
Okay. Yeah.
which is yeah. I mean,
That's just your
I'm
current, it's just
sober,
your default
so
state.
I'm
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right, right. So you're sober
yeah,
off 5 bong rips, but you're sober.
yeah.
Yeah.
And well, the only thing I can think is that I was in the right state because I had just purged. I hadn't really eaten that morning, so I was empty stomach, couple bong rips. Maybe it's slightly dehydrated, and then
Right.
sound.
Yeah, yeah,
So
but no DMT or anything.
so here's what happened.
Oh
No,
boy.
no DMT, but here's what happened. So this little pops up, this little blue spark, and it's like a ball, and it's like right in between both of my eyes, like perfectly centered. I can see it. When I look at it, it doesn't like move, so I know it's not part of my eye. You know what I mean? Like I know it's not like a floater or like, you know, some pole. Like it's like literally stays in the space where it is. It's almost like
Yes.
it's like looking at like an AR or like one of those like VR goggles, you know what I mean? Where like it stays in the space that it's generated in. It was very strange. Like when I turned in this way, there was no blue light, but when I turned back to it, it was right there. You know what I mean? But my eyes are closed the whole time, remember? So this blue light just, and it's like fucking doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this. And then I'm like, I kind of like, all right, what is this thing? I kind of like, for, you know, it sounds hippie, but like I tune into it. I kind of like started paying attention to what it's doing and like trying to see if it's like making a sound or like fucking, I don't know, just like paying attention to it. All of a sudden, bro, did I talk about my last DMT experience with you? About
Yes.
how I got stuck? There was like an
Yeah.
hour experience, like it was very strange, right? And I never felt fully out. It was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's what I said, and that's what I meant in that message. Is
Yeah.
like when I was in that bowl and I'm looking at this blue thing, it gave me all the knowledge. It so here's what happened. It identified itself to me immediately, like as it like it's like telepathy. It's not like it's talking, it just inputs the fucking thoughts. Like you just like know. It's like your frequency is just open, like the quasar is streaming to you. You don't have a choice but to accept what's coming. You know what I mean? So it identified itself to me as Gaia, as the fucking blue mother from the DMT realm, the one that I've met before, the one that ripped me in half, remember?
Hmm.
That one time, the one that left me in it for an hour for before whatever, like when I was supposed to only be 15 minutes, it fucking was like an hour trip. All this shit. So it was that it was like, this is who I am, remember me, everything is okay because this is what you've been doing to yourself. And like it just went into so much detail in such a short period of time. It was like a DMT download.
Wow.
And then when I got out of it, I realized like, oh fuck, like I basically had been doing it all to myself. Like I've been not only attaching myself to outcomes, but imposing like I've been imposing like an image on myself that only I wanted to attain because only like it identified me with my childhood that I so desperately couldn't heal from, and like just like all this shit.
Hmm.
So I felt it. I started to cry. Like it started to just leak out. I wasn't like, "Ugh." It was just like it was just fucking water coming out, you
It
know?
was just an overwhelming
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I get out of the bowl and I'm like literally like, holy fuck. And she's like, do you need to throw up? I'm like, no, like I feel good. Like I just like feel like everything makes sense right now. And I kind of like stood off to the side for a second. I just needed a second. Like I just needed to like just process what had happened. Hassan comes over and hugs me. I go, I sit down, and here's the picture I'm gonna send you. This is how I appeared. Mhm. Now, I didn't realize what I was doing with my hands until they sent me the picture. But this mural was just painted. You can put this up on the podcast. This mural was just painted like a week before I got there. And if you look, there's a halo around the geometric pattern, right?
Halo around the geometric pattern.
You see
Yes.
the pattern behind my head? It's beautiful, right?
It's a
It's
nice photo.
energy.
Yeah.
You see the peacock feather, how one's loose.
Yeah.
Now you see there's two more loose up top.
Up here. Yeah.
Yeah. You see what that symbolizes? Shedding.
Mm.
Now look at my hands.
Yeah.
What is that the sign for? That's
Um, that's like the spiritual thing.
the
Yeah.
circuit connection. It's
Right. The
connecting
circuit
the circuit.
connection. That's right.
That's the international symbol for seeking knowledge. I did that on my own. Not only that, what had happened was when we finished all of that and we were done taking the pictures, Now, granted, there was so much shit in that fucking place, right?
Sure.
But when I got back into the crystal part of the shop, I told her that, I felt like I had seen the DMT woman. I asked her if she had, met her. Yeah, I met her, and I met her on ayahuasca and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, that's crazy, because I felt like sober, I just went to the DMT realm and pulled my other foot out, like it was strange. And I felt like the mother from the DMT trips, like the blue figure, the blue astral projection thing, whatever it is, was there. And she goes, "Did you see the painting behind you?" No, I did not. Now, I don't know if it's in any videos. I might have to get a picture of it for next time, or maybe I can just send it to you. But she had just recently, again, like around the same time she got that mural done, she had just recently picked up this painting from an artist of the Blue Mother from the DMT realm with a jaguar on its head,
Mm.
and Amazonian in nature. And so what that told me was I must connect with my nature side, because the Blue Mother was behind me the entire time, and she always had my back, even in that bowl.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. So fear not for me, brother, for I am on a journey of which I have sought my entire life. I'm right where I want to be.
You're in the quasar.
I'm finally here.
You are the quasar.
I used to just channel it. Now I am.
Hell yeah.
I know it's a lot to take in, brother.
It's a lot to take in. I also don't want to just change the subject because everything I have is so dark and twisted
You
comparatively.
know, the only thing I have to say is hypocrisy runs deep. It's a poisonous, infectious, nasty, nasty, nasty substance that kills the container it's held in. With that being said, this entire podcast, you've had this overshadowed tone of hatred or disdain, or even
That's
like
not true.
a lack of appreciation.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all. I've had zero disdain or uh hatred. I've been listening, I've been commenting, I've been
Perhaps I
intaking.
was wrong. I will allow space for you to explain yourself.
No, I don't have a feeling about this. I'm
How do
just
you feel about people that use rocks to heal?
how do you feel about people that use rocks to heal now?
You first. I'll tell you what I feel, actually.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have any, you can make fun of me, you can do whatever, but I believe, no, you know what? You go first.
No, go for it. You were about to
No,
say
I think
something.
I got it still. You go.
Like I said, I don't have an opinion.
You have zero opinion of people that use rocks for healing. I can see it in your lips.
I don't have an opinion about it, bro. I don't I have a fucking thing right here.
Himalayan salt rock.
Yeah, a salt lamp.
Yes.
So like yeah, I got one of those. That's not even Kim's, that's mine. I
Yes, I
bought
know.
that.
I know.
So, and every time I like lick it, it brings me good luck.
What about when you jerk off on it?
I've never done that.
It's super healing. You should try it.
That's
I
what all that white
accidentally
stuff is.
nutted on one this weekend and I felt super healed. I'm telling you.
Damn.
Yeah. That whole apartment is like a drug den spiritual awakening too on its own. It's like all amber lit and fucking psychedelic paintings on the wall and shit. It's pretty wild. It's fucking just guitar music playing in the background the whole time. Getting my dick sucked with eye contact, it was amazing.
Goodbye. No, it's like
That was it? You don't want to end it?
no, no, not yet.
You're
I think
keeping
we
me in the
still
hard
I think
part.
we st I think we still got a little more.
All right, what's up? What else you got?
No, I don't have anything. I feel like I haven't fully heard you out yet. I feel like you got more to say. You good or you think
All I have to say is
yeah.
that people you
No,
could tell
you
I'm not
haven't
listening.
shared with me about like what you think about
Yeah, I'm going to.
yeah.
Yeah. All I have to say about people
The
that
yogis. The yogis have come back.
I gotta get rekeyed, bro. I gotta get back on that 432 hertz.
With the citric acid
No,
from
there's
the
no citric
yogis.
acid.
You're
It's
reading the
lactic acid.
lactic acid. That's
It's all fucked. So all I have to say is
talk to me, bro.
all I have to say is I believe that there are certain people in this world that have a connection with things that we don't know about. I believe that there are people that can identify, that can communicate, that can fascinate people with their mind, with the things that they're capable of doing. I believe that the people that fixate on a certain thing, those same people fixate on a certain thing and they become very good at that thing. And those are the scariest amongst us all because they're the most intelligent. When they hyperfixate on that same thing, they become sentient in ways. When you have someone like her who can take a rock and make you feel something with it, to me, that's when I knew. That was when I had, without a shadow of a doubt, full confirmation in my heart. I believed in every fiber of my being. No doubt that the telepathy tapes are real. Autism exists. Goodbye.